With President Trump's selection of Brett Kavanaugh to sit on the Supreme Court, one of the big questions that a lot of people are asking is, what does this mean for Roe v. Wade? That's the big 1973 case that established the right to an abortion. And will it possibly be overturned? And this comes down to probably two big questions. One is how people feel about the case itself and whether it was rightly decided. And the other is how they feel about precedents and the idea of overturning a longtime court precedent. Now, Democrats almost uniformly believe that Roe v. Wade was rightly decided. Now, Republicans often believe it was wrongly decided, but they're kind of split on this question of whether or not precedents should be overturned. And you could picture a situation in which a lot of this comes down to Chief Justice John Roberts. There's little doubt, I think, that he believes that Roe is a bad case. Most conservatives feel that way, but he has more mixed feelings about precedent, and he's sometimes shown an unwillingness to overturn a longtime court precedent. So the truth is, I think, nobody really knows what the court is going to do on Roe v. Wade. It may come down to the Chief Justice. We also don't know exactly how Judge Kavanaugh feels about Roe, since he doesn't have a lot of cases relating to that. But one thing that we do know is that both sides are making predictions regardless of what they actually know. Democrats are saying Roe v. Wade is going to be overturned, and they're warning their voters of that. It's a way to energize their voters. Republicans, who have been calling for the overturning of Roe for years, decades really, are now saying, don't worry, the case won't be overturned, nothing to see here, folks. And that's because they are wary of energizing Democratic voters, both in terms of the confirmation process and also in terms of the midterms.
I don't think it's going to be overturned. You don't? No matter who the president appoints.
It's not to say that each side doesn't believe what it's saying, just that it also serves a political purpose. Now, the one thing that I think we do know is that this court will be a lot more receptive to, if not overturning Roe, chipping away at it. That is, when states come up with ways to restrict abortion that are short of completely banning it, a court that has Judge Kavanaugh on it, as opposed to a court that has Justice Kennedy, is likely to be much more receptive.